Good morning to those who listen. It's March 3rd, 2026, 1:09 a.m. And this is part 2 of Bible changes in Mark chapter 14. We're starting with verse 40. And we got an emoji here. And when he returned, he found them asleep again, for their eyes were heavy. Neither wist they what to answer him. What? Neither wist they what to answer him. And then we got the emoji. Now, again, I think I've said it in another video, but there's no parentheses are in the King James Version. And I'm talking about the King James Version, the 1611 one. There might be modern versions of the King James Version that does, but even AI says that. So, yeah. And I'll do a video on that soon with all the emojis. And verse 41, and he cometh the third time. Ugh, that won't sound right either. So I only remember that Jesus came back twice and caught the disciples sleeping, but apparently there's a third time. I don't remember that, but... And then another thing which is weird too, he saith unto them, sleep on now, take your rest. And then literally right after that, rise up and let us go. So that's kind of weird. Yet, verse 44, and he that betrayed him had given them a token. A token? That's weird. Saying, whomsoever I shall kiss, that same is he. That same is he? Take him and lead him away safely. Oh, at least they're leading him away safely. Ugh, really? And as soon as he was come, he goeth straightway. Here's another straightway. And as soon as he was come, he goeth straightway to him, and saith, Master, Master, semicolon, and kissed him. Verse 47, and one of them, here's that verse again where it should be Peter, but one of them that stood by drew a sword and smote a servant of the high priest and cut off his ear. And again, it's servant instead of a soldier. It used to be a soldier. So, And then we got a streaker now that's coming through. This is weird. I don't remember these two verses ever being in here, because the disciples forsook him and fled, and then it was supposed to go to, and then they led Jesus away. But for some reason now and there followed him a certain young man, having a linen cloth cast about his naked body, and the young men laid hold on him, and he left the linen cloth and fled from them naked. So this is weird. So we got soldiers that turned into servants, but who's this young man? And who are the young men that laid hold on him? That's just weird. And there, 57, and there arose certain. What? And there arose certain. Another weird one. Verse 59. But neither so did their witness agree together. So they were trying to get witnesses to go against Jesus, but I guess when they had their testimonies, they didn't agree. So their witnesses, the witness testimony, whatever, was not the same. What? That's weird. And here's a weird one. 61. Again, the high priest asked him and said unto him, Art thou the Christ, the Son of the Blessed? The Son of the Blessed? What? Son of the Blessed? Of the Blessed. 62, and Jesus said, I am, and ye shall see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand, not at the right hand, but on the right hand of power. Of electricity? What's going on here? And coming in the clouds of heaven. So he's coming in the clouds of heaven. There's clouds in heaven now? That's really strange. Verse 67, when she saw Peter warming himself, this is when he's denying Jesus, she looked upon him and said, and thou also wast with Jesus of Nazareth. Wast? Why can't it just say was? But 68, but he denied, saying, I know not, neither understand I what thou sayest. And he went out into the porch. In the porch, and the cock crew. So right then, when the cock crew, Peter should have realized, oh, Jesus told me that would happen. And verse 70, denied again, and a little after they that stood by again to Peter, surely thou art one of them, for thou art a Galilean, and thy speech agreeth thereto. But he began to curse and swear. And then verse 72, and the second time the cock crew. So the first time the cock crowed, Peter didn't recall nothing. And Peter called to mind the word that Jesus said unto him, before the cock crow twice, thou shalt deny me thrice. You think he would have remembered the first time the cock crew, because Jesus told him when the cock crew, there's only supposed to be one, but even if there was two, you think the first time he would have thought about it. Why did it take him to the third denial and the second cock crow before that happened? Crazy. Thanks for watching. God bless.